Hi guys, hope everyone's doing well. Today's lesson is about following the leader. So today we're going to start by playing Follow the Leader. So I want everyone to participate. Okay, you're all standing, right? Start the game. Alright, you may be slightly confused. I didn't choose the leader, now did I? You can't play Follow the Leader without a leader. Alright, everyone can sit down now. Who are some leaders you know about in your families, school, or country? In our country, we know our president's a leader, right? And in our town, we have a mayor. In your family, maybe your mom and dad. What do these leaders do, and why are they important? Well, your parents help raise you, so they take care of you, so they're really important. And then our president, he tries to keep everything calm and in order in our country. The mayor is same for our town. What qualities are important for a leader to have? You may be saying like intelligence, compassion, and understanding, right? In our Bible reading for today, Jesus feels sorry for the people because he says they're like sheep without a shepherd. Sheep can't make decisions for themselves. They need a shepherd to find food for them, lead them to water, and protect them from lions and wolves. The people Jesus saw were lost. They didn't know what was good for them. They needed help to meet their needs. Most important, they didn't know the way to heaven. They needed a wise and good leader. They needed Jesus. Jesus wants to be our leader too. How does he lead us in our lives? He provides food and shelter. He protects us. He shows us how to live in ways that are good for us by giving us his commandments. He loves us and feels compassion for us. He brings us back when we stray away from him. He even died for us so we can continue to be his followers. And he will lead us all the way to heaven. The devil wants to confuse us. He may make us think we don't need Jesus. He tells us we are good enough to find our own way. He may put other leaders in our path who don't care about us and who will lead us to do evil and lose sight of Jesus. How can we know if we are following the right leader? We can read God's word, which tells us God's will, and we can pray that Jesus continues to lead us in every way. We can be leaders too when we tell our friends about Jesus and walk with them as we follow Jesus together. Here's our Bible story for today. It's called Only Believe by Matthew 9. When Jesus returned to the side of the lake, a large crowd was waiting for him. Among them was Jairus, a leader from the local synagogue. He threw himself down in front of Jesus and begged him to return home with him. "My only daughter is very ill," he said. "She's only 12 years old and is dying." Jesus set off with the man at once. The crowd followed, jostling him as he went. In the crowd was a woman who had been ill for many years. She knew that Jesus had the power to cure her, so she came up behind him and touched his coat. She was instantly healed. Even though there were many people bumping against him, Jesus felt the woman's touch. "Who touched my coat?" he said. "Who can say?" replied Peter. "There are so many people around you." "Someone wanted to be healed," said Jesus, "and they touched me. Who was it?" When the woman heard Jesus speak, she knew she had been found out. Nervously, she stepped forward and explained why she had touched his coat and how she had immediately been healed. "Your faith has made you well again," Jesus said to her. "Go in peace." As Jesus was speaking to the woman, a messenger arrived from Jairus' house. "Your daughter has died," he said to Jairus. "Do not bother the teacher any longer." Hearing this, Jesus said to Jairus, "Do not be afraid, only believe and she will live again." They all hurried to the house, where they found everyone outside, weeping. "Do not cry," Jesus told them. "The girl is not dead, she is just sleeping." He went into her room, took hold of her hand, and said, "Get up, child." The girl sat up at once. "Give her something to eat," said Jesus. The girl's parents were amazed. They could hardly believe what they had seen. That's all for today, guys. Stay tuned for next week. Have a great weekend, guys.